Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our live at the King's Theatre in Portsmouth. My name is Jack Edwards. I'm the Artistic Director at the King's Theatre. We do have a very, very special guest tonight, and we're really, really excited to welcome the one and only Ray Quinn. But that will be in a couple of minutes. But before we get on to that, I would just like to give a little brief introduction about the theatre and where we are at the moment and what we're doing moving forward. Now we're nearly seeing the light and nearly at the end of the not the pandemic, but the theatre world to get back to some sort of normality. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So we are opening our doors in August the 22nd, where we have a huge amount of shows which we're really, really excited about. We open with Fireman Sam, and we've got lots and lots of different shows, one-nighters, etc., coming up, which we're really excited about. But we do have a very special announcement today. It has been announced today. We have pre-bookings for priority bookers at the moment, where we do have The Play That Goes Wrong, the brilliant Play That Goes Wrong that's in London's West End. And we've got that coming to us in October. So tickets will go on sale tonight at midnight. And we've also managed to bag ourselves 25-year anniversary of Michael Flatley's Lord of the Dance. So again, a brilliant lineup of shows. We're so excited to be hosting both of these shows at our beautiful, beautiful theatre. Please do book up. As I say, we've got other shows as well. As you can see along the bottom here, it's www.kingsportsmouth.co.uk, and you can get all the tickets and all the information for all of our shows, including our very own pantomime, which we will be doing, Jack and the Beanstalk, with Amy Hart from Love Island. We're very excited about that. We've also got Sean Smith from Same Difference, and we've got all the cast back from last year with Dick Whittington. Because we were cut short, we managed to get the cast back, and we're so excited. And I'm playing Dame Trot. So I'm very, very excited about that as well. So as I say, just keep an eye on the website, all of our social media activity, and you will see what we've got going on at the moment. I just want to say before we bring Ray on August the 3rd, we do have a very special open day where it basically people can come in and have a wander around the building. And we are so pleased that we can welcome people back into our building to have a look backstage, have a look through the archives. There's also some theatre tours. So please do come along to those as well. It's very exciting. We're very lucky to have the building in Portsmouth. It's a proper little gem, and we can't wait to see you guys there. So without further ado, I am so delighted to introduce our very, very special guest. And he will be starring in a show called All Singing, All Swinging. And they are bringing it, ladies and gentlemen, to us at the King's Theatre. Their first show they are bringing to us, and it will be with us on September the 3rd. So again, please get booking. But let me introduce and bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Ray Quinn. Snap. There we go. Look at that. As if by magic, Ray.
Superb, mate. Boss, isn't he?
How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Just having
Good
a little cup of tea, you know.
Oh, I can do one better than that, mate. I've hit the alcohol already.
Good lad.
That's showbiz. That's showbiz, exactly. How are you? How's things been?
Great. Yeah, good.
With the pandemic and all of that, how have you been coping?
Well, you know, as we all have, it's been a difficult time, hasn't it, mate? I think for everybody, including not just the artists and the creatives on stage, you know, the performers, even the tech lads and girls who work backstage tirelessly getting the show together. And, you know, it's not just us, it's them as well. And yeah, it was difficult really for quite a period of time, because obviously it's not that we can't perform. It was just like we weren't allowed to do anything towards the art that we love and we're so passionate about. There's no room at all for us, and that was what was difficult, I think, creatively as well. You know, you're not scratching that itch for however many months. I mean, when it first happened, mate, it was just like, you know, oh well, a couple of weeks off, down a pub,
all thought it was a bit of a holiday. Yeah, great, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And then it turned out to be, you know, over a period of 12, 14 months. And that's difficult, you know, because it was out of our control. Like, we weren't allowed. We just couldn't do it. Doors were closed. That's it. You have to deal with it.
And I don't know what you think, Ray, but I think it feels like our industry has been hit hardest. I mean, I'm not saying obviously NHS and stuff like that. Obviously, what they do is been incredible, and I'm not comparing
how we make money, how we have a lifestyle, a livelihood, feed your family, all that. This is our job at the end of the day, and it can get hard when you can't physically do what it is you do. I'm trained to be a performer. I'm trained to be a singer. I'm not trained to be, you know, a tiler or a carpet fitter or whatever it is I put my hand to.
Yeah.
And that was the difficult part. But, you know, everyone's been hit hard, and I know how tough it's been for many in many industries, you know, restaurants buying food, and then the next week they lock down and they can't serve that food they've just bought. So, yeah, I think everyone's in the same boat to a degree, some worse than others. But, yeah, I think the industry's been hit very, very tough and very hard,
You're right. I mean, I obviously don't want to get into the politics and stuff because I'm just fed up with it, if I'm honest with you, Ray, because it's just mixed messaging and stuff like that. So if you're all right with that, I'm very happy to not talk about the politics of everything. Yeah. I just want good news, and the good news is that theatre is back, and we are bringing something brilliant to the King's Theatre, which is All Singing, All Swinging, which is a brand new show.
Yes, I'm very excited about this show, to be honest. It was right up my street as soon as we started talking about it, and with it being like a swing, old-fashioned. Oh, got people messaging me saying I can see.
You're on the internet, Ray.
Yeah, so it's a fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic show. We've got rehearsals starting soon. You know, we've got a band. It's just good old-fashioned entertainment as it should be. You know, it's you know, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. back in the day when they just walk on stage. They didn't need much more than the band, a little shot of whiskey, and good friends around them. And that's what we're doing now. So this is like, it's sort of bringing all that to the 21st century and just three lads, you know, paying homage to a fantastic era of class and slickness and putting it all together in a show and having a laugh between the three of us and just singing some great songs. What's not to love, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, so you've got Nick and you've got Shane. I mean, what is your offstage relationship like? I mean, I can imagine you're probably exactly how you are on stage, offstage.
100%. Yeah, I think Shane's the kingpin. I'll be honest. He's the he's the personality. He's not short of a few words, is our Shane. Like, again, you know, top professional, the two of them. You know, Nick's a fantastic dancer, fantastic singer. Been in the West End and Thriller Live. You know, he's next to none. You know, his vocal ability, range wise, is unreal. And then of course Shane. You know, he's been in the game for many years and he's been doing it up and down the country for as long as I can remember. Just when I started.
It's in his blood, isn't it? You know, I mean, it's, you know, it's his DNA.
Well, you're not shy of that on stage either. You can tell it's in his genes. You can tell it's in his nature, in his blood, in his heart, and his passion, everything about it. And the same with Nick. So we're just three lads who just get on well. You know, we just get along really, really well. And it seemed to fit. And then as we spoke about it, doing the show, it sort of became a lane, and now we're in that lane. We're like, oh yeah, this is really exciting because again, it's right up with all these big names like Sammy, you know, Frank, Dean, Matt Monroe, Slim Whitman. We're doing some great tracks, and some of which will be all of us on stage, you know, taking the mick out of each other, like, come on, mate, yeah, you're saying, and the band just kicking when we're ready, and that's it. It'll look effortless, but that's the beauty of showbiz, isn't it?
You just touched there on obviously Sammy, Dean, and Sammy, but you also said about like Slim Whitman and Matt Monroe. I mean, again, artists in their own right, fantastic, brilliant artists. Are you touching on their songs as well, or is it purely just what we know as the Rat Pack?
Oh no, we'll be touching on all the songs definitely. You know, we didn't want it to be like a replication of like, oh well, we're the Rat Pack. You know, we're coming and we're singing Frank with this thing. You know, we didn't want it to be so pigeonholed. We wanted it to obviously exude that era and exude those artists. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. No, I don't. Hay fever. It's awful. So we didn't want it to be pigeonholed as such. Like we're trying to emulate the Rat Pack. That was one thing that we sort of really wanted to steer away from, because we didn't want it to be like a tribute act to the Rat Pack show in the West End. We wanted it to be our show, and taking these songs and creating something for us to share, to enjoy.
Yes,
it's only going to feed off onto the audience for them to go, oh, this is cool. Like these lads are having a great time. And if anything that I was taught growing up in showbiz and getting on stage and performing, as long as you're enjoying yourself and you can show that and portray that, they're going to enjoy it as well, the audience. And that's key. That's all we want them to do, is come after this, you know, long period of being locked behind closed doors and not being able to do much, and, you know, doors being shut to cinemas, theatres, bars, restaurants, nightclubs, everything. And put all that behind you for just 1 hour or more and just think, wow, you know, let's just enjoy some great music, as it should be, as it once was and always will be.
We're honestly, Ray, we're so excited. I mean, when I was chatting to your manager, Danny, I mean, we were talking about bringing it down. And again, like you say, it's right up my street. It's absolutely my type of music. You can see here, I've actually got a bit of a Frank here. He's one of mine.
Nice.
But yeah, so I absolutely love that era. It's just, I don't know, as you say, it's just effortless. All of those singers, it's effortless. It makes you feel at ease, and the audience, I think, will just lap it up. And as you say, it will just forget everything for a couple of hours and just enjoy what is being presented to them. But what I was going to say was, so it's not your first time at the Kings. We've been doing a bit of digging, and you were with us for Wedding Singer, I think.
Yeah.
Also, we found out today you were with us for the Rise and Fall of Little Voice.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. So long time ago, when you were a wee nipper.
Yeah. Little Voice was great. It was one of the first sort of plays that I did, and I really wanted to try it at the time, just to do like a straight play. I found out like towards the end, like even though I enjoyed the show thoroughly and I was working with some fantastic people, personally for me, a play was never something I wanted to do again. I just felt like once I'd said the lines and did the performance, that was it then. There was nowhere else to go, you know what I mean? Whereas in a musical,
where do I tap dance?
Yeah, what at what point do you throw me the cane, you know?
Exactly.
So that's the thing. So with that, I was like, I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I experienced the straight play. But then I realized that, you know, I'm quite an active sort of performer. So even when I'm like singing my own stuff, which this swing stuff, I can't help but have a little boogie, you know. And that's the thing with a musical. You can sort of spread your wings as the show goes on and try new things, try different things, and you have that freedom of creativity. Whereas in a play, it's got to be, you know, because you're playing off other people, and if their performance is very strict, you've got to be very strict as well. So yeah, but then the Wedding Singer, again, I could jump around. You know, I was throwing cash on stage. It was a big dance number in the opening second half and stuff, and it was a great show. Again, another great show. But
you've done some cracking musicals, haven't you? I mean, you've been in, you know, many a musical. And obviously your dance ability is incredible. Obviously, you must say about Dancing on Ice. I mean, what an experience that was. You know, great
10 years in my life, that.
10 years. Oh, wow. So sorry about that, to remind you of that, mate. 10 years.
Well, you know what? Mate, my knees are done in from it. I literally bending down now. Knees, big time. It's just
do you not go on the ice at all? You don't go on the ice at all now?
No, No, not unless it's called upon. If somebody calls me and says, Ray, can you come and open this ice skating rink and you've got to skate for an hour, I'll go, well, okay, yeah. And I'll just old boots and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, no. All right,
yeah.
thanks.
No, it's great. It's great. Listen, we've got John who's doing our tech stuff. I think we should have a little look at the show. Is that all right? I'd like to just
Hey, go for it.
Great. Yeah. Thanks, John.
Shark, baby, has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife as old Maggie, babe, and he keeps it out of sight. Don't you know when that shark bites? It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Fantastic. I can't wait. Just tell me one thing. Is That's Life in it?
Yes.
Thank God for that. One of my favourite songs. Thing is, you're going to have to push me off stage, mate, when you do it, because I'll be up singing with you. I love that song so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, get your game costume on. We'll do a duet.
Definitely. Honestly, mate, that looks incredible. I can't tell you how excited we are to be hosting you guys and being the first venue to come to. So thank you so much.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. The only problem is, though, I'm the shortest out the two, so I'll always be in the middle.
That's all right. That's all right. You just have to wear platforms. You'll be fine.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'll lend you some of my Dame shoes. It's fine. No, it's going to be great, mate. Listen, I just wonder if we want to take some questions. We've actually had some questions coming in, so I'm hoping we've got some in. So, John, if you want to bring some up, they might just be well wishes. To be fair, they might not even be questions. John, let us know what you've got. Hi, Ray. It's great to see you again. I've missed seeing you. I have to wait till February to see your show. We'll be doing any CT shows or ice skating. Thank you, Jenny.
Will you be doing any CT shows?
CT? What's CT?
Is it Central? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that was some sort of CT scan or something. That's what it was. CT. Not sure.
Will you be doing any CT shows or ice skating? Well, no, I won't be doing any ice skating anytime soon. I'm enjoying just live gigging, live entertainment. I think that's the one thing the most I've missed throughout this whole pandemic and this whole thing, because, getting up on stage, singing some songs, seeing people really enjoy themselves, and I'm a part of that. In fact, I was the one that made that happen. Is awesome, So I'm really enjoying that at the moment. It's a nice little life for me.
Yeah.
School, I'm a simple man, Music.
MT shows.
Yeah. See, we would have got that, wouldn't we?
We would, mate. We would have like that. We'd be fine.
It would have been like bread and butter. Musical theatre shows. No, I'm not. Again, going back to what I was saying before, this all singing, all swinging show is like the closest I'm getting to a musical at the moment, because I'm just, I've had so many years in the industry now, like 22 years now, well, 23 be this summer, the end of this summer, since I was in Brookside, and then come out to that and did X Factor, and then West End stuff, and then touring shows and everything. And I'm at a point in my life now at 33 next month that I'm the touring stuff sort of weighs on you a bit, and you miss home. I'm very home person. I miss my family and stuff, and it gets harder as you get older. But also to add to that, playing somebody else is fun, but there's nothing like being yourself on stage, and I think that's where I'm getting a lot of me fulfillment at the moment. It's just being me,
Yeah. I mean, and I think you're with the relationship you got with the guys. I think because clearly you're friends as well. I can see that it's just going to be such a romp for you guys touring the country.
Yeah, a few little surprises planned as well. Like, it's going to be funny. So I was writing out again, because we're all friends. we can all add our own little bit, and we'll like listen and we'll try it, and you know, and it's that creative role as well that I'm finding really interesting. So having written down like bits of, you know, notes and stuff to go in with like not a script as such, but just like little anecdotes that will so work, and even like taking a little bit of what, you know, Frank Dean and Sammy did as the Rat Pack, and put it in this day and age between three young lads who were just mates, and like that's how easy it's going to be. But yeah, there's some little surprises, so I'm really excited. Somebody's put I loved you in Summer Holiday. That was a great show. That I loved Summer Holiday.
I love Summer Holiday, and it such a great show, and that's got to be due a revival. Got to be.
Yeah, to be. It was fun playing Cliff. Like that was good fun, and the slick hair, and shaved face. So you can tell I haven't had that for a while.
That's all right, mate. That's all right. It's lockdown. That's what that is.
That's right.
Jenny loves a question. I followed Ray since X Factor and I've loved listening and watching him. He's so talented. Well, that's Jenny, lovely. I hope you can come down to the Kings and support Ray and the boys, because we're really, really excited. I was just going to say one thing, Ray. Actually, you were talking about writing down bits and pieces on, you know, scrap paper and stuff. So you're saying that obviously it's not going to be scripted as such. Do you think that's what actually Frank, Dean and Sammy did? Do you think they just had like a structure in place?
Yeah.
And then whatever happened.
Yeah. See, I believe they did, and I believe that opening night they perhaps obviously had a structure where Frank came on, Sammy came on, and Dean finished, and everything else. But I think as the shows went on, they said things that got a laugh. Maybe we've all been there, and we've said it. You know, a little comment to each other that's got a laugh, and we've gone, we'll keep that in for next time because we know that a little laugh.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that. During pantomime, even, you know, you're doing the same things where every day you're doing it to a script, but then, you know, you'll come out from the screen, as it were, to people in the audience and, all right, love, you know, and then you keep that in. Or it's experimental. That I think that's what the beauty of it is, because the freedom within the show for us as a team.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of live theatre, isn't it? As well, you know, it's just and I've always said this. I think the experience of live theatre is just so brilliant for everybody. You know, if you can bring your children. I mean, because I imagine the show. I mean, is there an age limit on the show? I mean,
no, not unless Jane's got a potty mouth, but I doubt it.
So it's a real family feel show. So that's
it's entertainment as it should be. Good old fashioned entertainment, and you know, it doesn't need much more than what it does on the tin, you know, and it will be a spectacle, but a very personable spectacle. You know, you'll be as much as part of the show as we are.
Great. I can't wait. And where are you going? So once you've finished with us, are you then is it all over the country? I mean,
well, the beauty of this tour, there's like 2 or 3 dates per week. And then sometimes we've got 2-week gaps and things, because obviously a lot of theatres are catching up with other shows that they've had previous, and they're bringing them forward, and there's things to be done, and there's contracts in place for them. So we've sort of managed to take a few dates as we go, and it's just mapped out really well, and mapped out well for us too, because you know, obviously we've got gigs and stuff in between and all that. So finally, after so long. But yeah, we're all over, mate. We've got, you know, and we've had the dates going into February next year, potentially in Dublin and things like that. So there's some real cool areas that we're going to go and enjoy and explore, and it's 3 mates having a great time, basically.
It sounds like you're going to have an absolute ball, and as I say, and I know I keep saying it, I'm so excited to see you guys. And I can't wait to see you down in Portsmouth in September. So just to say again, tickets are at www.kingsportsmouth.co.uk, and that's all swinging Friday the 3rd of September, kicking off at the King's Theatre. So anything else from you, Ray? As far as I'm concerned, I could sit here all night, but I know you're a busy man.
Oh yeah, someone said it after Avey's finished tiling. No, I I haven't. I mean, I don't know. I'm covered in. I've literally about 10 minutes ago, I was covered in like adhesive and all kinds.
You're doing some home improvements, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. We just got the house, so we're just doing some home improvements, just a bit of reno, and just to make it ours. You know, I mean, it takes time, doesn't it? It does take time, but you know, I think the will's there, and where there's a will,
it's definitely a way, mate. Definitely a way.
Well, yeah, we've just literally, I think tomorrow, the website's going to be launched, the All Singing, All Swinging. So you can book through the website too. And all the information is on there about myself, about Shane, about Nick. So there's loads to read up about. There's a few videos on there. And I think that's going to be launching at some point tomorrow. But
fantastic.
we'll
keep an eye on that. And obviously we'll share that on our socials and website and that as well. So listen, Ray, it's been absolutely brilliant to talk to you. And we will see you in September. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it, mate. Thanks very much. Cheers, Jack.
Cheers, mate. See you soon. Take care, Ray. Thanks, mate. So there we go. That was Ray Quinn. How exciting is that? I'm so excited, and I know I keep saying it, but it really will be a great night out at the King's Theatre. We are so chuffed, happy, elated to be back, to open again. Just check out the website, check out our social media. We've got some cracking shows. We're so proud of what we've done, and we've come out the other side, and we are ready and waiting for you guys, our brilliant audience, to come back and to have the best time. So thank you so much again. Thank you to Ray, and we will see you all in September the 3rd. Get your tickets for All Singing, All Swinging. We can't wait to see you then. Thanks, everyone. See you all soon. Take care.